Year 6, how are you? Hope you're fine. This is a new lesson in lesson 5 in unit 9 part 1 video. So get ready with your learner's book page number 134 to 135 and activity book page number 108 to 109 and with your copybook. Unit 9 lesson 5, the light beam that got away. These are the learning objective: listening and reading. Listen to and read an extract from a novel about the journey of light to earth. Speaking talk about stars and the night sky. Talk about story themes and inferences. Answer questions using phrases with the verb take. Discuss advice given by family members. So if you like to go to the space, to the journey to the space, like how do you explore it, the space? How you like to go to the space? How do you explore it? Do you like to go to the space? Do you like to go to the see the space? What is going on? Do you like to go to Mars or Moon? So what's your experience like? Now open your learner's book, page number 134. Talk about it. When you look at the sky at night, what do you see? When you look at the sky, what do you see in the night? How far do you think these things are from Earth? How do you think how many far? I think you have learned in science maybe how many long distance does the sun is away from the Earth, or how much stars are away from the Earth. I think you maybe learn from in the science. Activity 2, read learner's book, page number 134, CG2, track 27. Read and listen to the extract. Why are Gidagen and Uncle Albert talking about the sky at night? So you're going to read now about the Uncle Albert. I'm going to read for you now. So you need to listen. And why are Gidagen and Uncle Albert talking about the sky at night? So you need to write this answer of listening in your copybook. Now activity 3, read again, decide the sentences of each section are true or false, correct the false sentence. So you're going to read the lesson now. So I'm going to read for you, listen and tell me the answers are true or false. Okay, I'm going to number 1, the light beam that go away from the time and space of Uncle Albert by Russell Standard. Turnip wants us to project do project. Cadogan announced. Turnip repeated Uncle Albert. Mr. Turner, the science teacher, we have to choose a topic, a scientific one. Then she added with an air of importance. We have to reach it. Research it, exclaimed Uncle Albert, looking as though he were going to burst out laughing. Yes, said Cadogan. Intelligently, we have to research it and write up the results in a folder. She was very fond of her uncle, but he could be so annoying at times. She hoped one day to a famous scientist like him. That's why she had hoped he would have been pleased at her news. She now wished she had stayed at home and watched television. Sensing her disappointment, Uncle Albert apologized. Sorry, it's just that we didn't do the sort of thing when I was at school. What's your topic? Gidagen shrugged. Haven't decided yet. Alison doing dinosaur Francis. Alexander doing something on volcanoes. Turnip says I could do energy in the home, double glazing, electric toothbrushes and that sort of thing, but I'm not sure. I'd like to do something really interesting. So they're talking all about the project, science project, and what she'd like to do, what other friends are doing. Let's go to part 2 now. They reached the park and Uncle Albert thankfully sat down on a bench and Gidagen joined him. Together they looked up at the sky. It was a lovely starlight night. Isn't it beautiful? Began Uncle Albert. You know, when I was a boy, I used to wonder how far away they were, the stars. So I thought they were little lights stuck on the inside of great big dome. One night I saw my dad's ladder leaning up against the wall. I climbed to the top without him knowing, of course. I reached up as high as I could, standing on tiptoe. I tried to touch the stars, but there was nothing there. They seemed as far as ever. I have never forgotten that. It seems lost in the wonder, in the recollection of the childhood discovery. So he's talking, Albert uncle is talking about his childhood, what he did. He wants to reach to the sky and he was researching about about the stars and everything. So he's telling his story, how he tried to take the ladder and he climbed to touch the, but he understood they are too far. So let's go to part 3 now. So part 3. How far away are they, uncle? A long way. But how far? Oh. He paused, lost for words, so far that it takes years for the lights to get here. What get again? Was not sure she had heard him correctly. Yes, years. That light we are now looking at was given out years ago. It's taken that long to get here. But why it doesn't take time for light to go from one place to another? When I put on a light at home, the light goes everywhere at the same time. Not quite, explained Uncle Albert. It only seems to get everywhere at once that because rooms are small, they don't notice the tiny time it takes for the light to go from the lamp bulb to the walls. But out there is a space indifferent. The stars are long way off, and the light takes ages to make the journey to us. And despite how fast it goes, how fast? 300,000 kilometers a second. He saw her looking blank, so added 186,000 miles a second. She still didn't seem to take it in. 5 times round the earth it times takes to say rice pudding. 5 times, that's right. That how fast it goes, and it still takes years to get here from those stars, even at the speed. They continue to sit there gazing up and the sky, lost in the thought. So, what do you think? They are discussing how, and she's asking how the stars are far and how many times it takes. So tell me the answer for number 2. You need to write down in the activity book. First you will write down the number 2 answer. So what is the answer for number 2? So now you heard the poem. You heard this. I'm going to ask you the question, so you're going to answer for me. Read and listen to the extract. Why are Gadigan and Uncle Albert talking about the sky at night? So what they're talking about? Why? Because they're talking about the night sky, because they're interested in how fast light travels from the stars to the earth. So you can just go back to the activity 2. There is an answer there. You can write down in your copybook. And let's start now in the questions. And you have to say whether it is true or false. Number 1. Gadigan has to do a science project for school. It's true or false? It is true. I want you to do rest of your by yourself, and if you don't have a space, please write down the false sentence correctly, but you need to write on your copybook. There is no space to write down there, so do in your copybook this one. Let's go to activity book now, page number 108. Read the extract again from the novel, The Time and Space of Uncle Albert. Put the sentences of the story in the correct order. You need to put this, you need to read again all the lesson from learner's book and put this in the correct order. Then check your answers in the next slide. Now again, activity book, page number 108. Choose the correct answer. So you need to choose the correct answer. You need to read again from the lesson from the learner's book and choose the correct answer from this, and check your answer in the next slide. Now let's get back to learner's book, page number 137. Top activity 4. Discuss the questions with your partner. This one, I think if it was better if you was in the classroom. We have done this one. So at least, and you can, I think you can just think the answers, and you can just think about the answer. And activity 5 now, right? Learner's book, page number 137. Why are these numbers important in the story? Write the words as numbers. 300,000 kilometers a second. 180,000 miles a second. Why it is important? Why are this important? You need to tell me. Because this number shows the speed that light travels from space to earth in kilometers. And now you will write in the numbers. Now it is in the words. Now you're going to write in number 300,000 kilometers. Write down. You can write down here beside this. You can write down here. Okay, let's go to next and check your answer in the next slide. Now again, activity book, page number 109. Read the speed of light. Complete the explanation about how light travel. Use the story to help you. So if you want to get this answer, you need to go through the learner's book and choose the correct answer from this box. You can see the answer from this book. You need to choose the correct answer from this box. So I want to do it by yourself and check your answer in the next slide.